Claro que mi gente, mi nombre es Lucas Santos y yo soy uno de los jefes.
My name is Blake Wenzel, and I'm the other chef.
Y esos son los ingredientes para hoy día.
Today's recipe is Haitian beignets.
La primera cosa que vamos a hacer es vamos a triturar 4 plátanos.
The mashing of the bananas shows the French and the pirates settling the island to create plantations. This is an underlying, economic, and important event to begin the slave revolution.
Next up, add 1/2 cup sugar to the same bowl as the bananas.
The sugar getting mixed into the bananas represents the French slave systems established on the island. This is a primary source, and this is a necessary event that will lead to the revolution later on. And this was established because of the economic needs of the French.
En otro bol vas a poner 4 cucharas de bicarbonato de sodio y un pizca de nuez moscada.
The baking soda represents the 90% of the people that were slaves, and the nutmeg represents the 10% that weren't. This was a political type of problem, and it was an important event that will lead to the revolution, but this was an underlying factor to why it happened.
Next up, add 2 cups of flour to the same bowl.
Two cups of flour represent the slaves hearing they are free and the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen being created. This is a triggering event to the revolution happening and will lead to many deaths of French, British, and slaves, but will lead to the eventual freedom of the island.
Now combine the 2 bowls.
We will now mix the 2 bowls, and this will represent the slaves, the French, and the British fighting on the island. This is a political, necessary, and primary reason to the later revolution where the island is set free from the rule of outside countries.
Next up, add 1/2 cup of milk to the bowl with the mixture.
The milk represents Napoleon's rise in power and him trying to rebuild an empire in the Americas. This would involve taking Haiti for the economic needs of this. So this would be an economic, a necessary, and a primary reason to how the Haitians gain independence later on. Because he tries to take back the island from them and force them back into slavery and take their guns.
Después de mezclar la leche, vamos a poner 2 huevos.
The eggs represent the rise of Toussaint Louverture, who was the leader of the slave revolution on the island, and he was a very necessary and an important person to this. He fought this because of political reasons, so he didn't believe slaves should be on the island. And this is a primary factor to why this island was able to gain independence later on.
So, next up, you add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and a little bit of cinnamon.
The tablespoon of vanilla extract and the cinnamon shows the fighting and diseases that killed the French and led to the eventual retreat of the French from the island. This is a political, important, and underlying factor to the eventual independence of the island.
Now that we've combined every ingredient, it is time to pour this into some vegetable oil that is sitting on a frying pan. You should do about a spoonful at a time, and after a minute, flip it over.
This shows the Haitians declaring independence from the French and finally becoming the free country they wanted to be.
So for the final step of this recipe, you have to add some powdered sugar to the top of the Haitian beignets.
Taste test time.
Thanks. You're getting sugar everywhere.
That's one good beignet.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Alright, what one is that?
We gotta brush our heads first to be professional. It has to be landscape, remember that. Remember. The film is, yeah.
Turn from that, and then, we can just go through the day. What